Minister, as you know, I've questioned you in relation to the PGI status for beef, and as you know, my view is that we should have been looking for PGI status for premium Irish suckler beef rather than throwing everything by the kitchen sink in for just grass-based beef, which suits the beef processing industry. But having said that, 12 months ago you gave me a commitment that the Commission was actively looking at this. They were seeking feedback from Member States. What has happened and where is this application now?
Yeah, thanks for raising this today, Deputy Naughten. And as you know, in December 2021, following scrutiny by the Commission, the application for a PGI protected geographical indication for Irish grass-fed beef was published in the Official Journal of the European Union, which was for a 3-month opposition procedure, which was open to both EU member states and third countries. Following the submission by the United Kingdom through the member state third country consultation procedure, the Commission then invited both parties to engage in the application, and after extensive engagement between my department and our UK counterparts, particularly Northern Ireland, the consultations were successfully concluded with agreement that the geographical area covered by the application will cover the island of Ireland. So there have been a lot of engagement between myself and Minister Poots and between our two departments in the run-up to that to facilitate that process and to make sure that to achieve that outcome. It was always our intention from the very outset. As you'll appreciate, it's not possible to state when that scrutiny, or in early August then last year, the revised product specification was sent to the European Commission. The Commission recently advised that its scrutiny of the revised application is ongoing. As you understand, it's not possible to state when that scrutiny will be completed. However, my officials are in regular and proactive contact with the Commission with regard to progressing it. The matters are governed by EU regulations, Deputy Naughten, and the process can be complex. When there is a cross-border element with regard to the geographical area, we will be guided by the Commission's interpretation of the legal requirements when they have been completed, when they've completed their scrutiny. And I want this PGI grass-fed beef as a designation to be of real benefit to the suckler and beef farmers throughout the country as proper recognition for their hard work and the product that they are producing, and of the commitment and dedication they give to that. I think it will be a really, really positive step forward, and we're doing all we can to try and make sure it progresses in the best time frame possible.
Minister, can you explain to me why the original application didn't include the island of Ireland? Because we have a common veterinary scheme on it. It was logical that it would be the island of Ireland. And, you know, this time last year, you know, the indication was it was full steam ahead. We were looking for feedback from the various member states. It seems that we've been pedalling backwards since then, and we have made no progress to date in relation to it. And Minister, isn't it a case that there is a feeling, definitely within some of your officials within the department, but particularly within Bord Bia, that this really won't cut the mustard, that there isn't that recognition of the value of grass-based beef, despite the fact that you're spending €6 million now promoting this across Europe?
Thank you, Deputy Minister.
No, I don't think that's accurate, Deputy Naughten. I think all of us, farming organisations, representatives, department, Bord Bia, we all see the value. That's why we're progressing this. That's why this has been developed. I think it will be of real benefit, PGI grass-fed designation for beef. It will make it more marketable and more valuable, I believe, in the markets we're selling into, and will be a due recognition of what the product is and the quality of the product. The intention was always, and I'd engaged with Minister Poots throughout in this, the intention was always that it would be an Island of Ireland application. We had a lot more of the groundwork and preparatory work done than what was in place in Northern Ireland, so that's why we started the process and got the application in so it could kick off, with the intention then of Northern Ireland joining that as the application went on. So it was to try and do it in the best time frame possible, but always with that commitment that it would be all island.
Thank you, Minister. Deputy.
Minister, your predecessor, Minister Michael Creed, sitting in that seat there, told me when I argued for the promotion of grass-fed beef at a European level, that he said that Bord Bia had said that there wasn't a resonance with the European consumer in relation to grass-fed beef. Now, Minister, isn't it the case, as I have advocated in the past, that we have a unique product here in Ireland, and that is suckler reared grass-fed beef? It's unique in terms of the product on a European market. And will you, even at this 11th hour now, consider revising the PGI application, putting it targeted for Irish suckler reared beef, and putting the support behind that, which would have resonance with European consumers if it was marketed, and if it was marketed by Bord Bia, who have a questionable commitment to this issue?
Thank you, Deputy Minister. To conclude this question.
You know, you were saying that Minister Creed previously said that there wasn't a resonance with grass-fed beef. No, I would doubt he said that. But probably maybe.
I'll furnish you a copy of the Dáil record.
Okay, you know, because I think there's definitely a very strong resonance with grass-fed beef. It is very widely understood in terms of the marketplace. Grass-fed beef or grain-fed beef are two distinctive products which does resonate with the consumer, and does resonate with the consumer in most markets, and it is the key selling point of our beef as well, and it is something that we really go on the front foot on in relation to selling it internationally. What Bord Bia, in terms of the research that they would have done, would have indicated is there's less of a resonance and cut through to the consumer on suckler beef, because it is very unique to Ireland. It's a wonderful product we have, but it's not. It's not widely understood in the markets that we serve into. So we have a job of work to do there to translate that wonderful product, but which is not widely known yet, to develop the market for it. That's why for the first time ever, as Minister, I put €6 million allocated specifically to Bord Bia to develop the suckler brand, and there's a committee involving all stakeholders, the farm representatives, to step that out and to try and make sure that that wonderful product actually gets the premium it deserves, and we develop a market for it.
Okay.